MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Expos and the Pioneers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Frankie Montes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Now batting, Brandon Lowe. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, it hasn't been the best of times, Debro. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to make. He's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
I'm set with the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 287 the average coming in. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 9.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. The Expos are out in front here, 2-0. Charlie Morton will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And a good throw gets him one gone. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first-inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. His average sits at 296 entering play. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The right fielder.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Amazing to think about it when this guy had such a disappointing and dreadful month at the plate last month. He's one of the better hitters in baseball, and that's why they call it an average. Expect him to bounce back and be near the top of the league average.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So now it's Mark
The
Canha.
designated hitter.
He's hitless in the series so far.
Canha.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Chris Davis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Count still at 1-2. Canha at second. Davis is over at first with one away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Austin Allen, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Oh, and he misses it. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be an unearned run there. Looked like he tracked the ball well off the bat, but when it came time to close the deal, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
Now, the one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We played 2 full. Portland is on top here, 3-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nate Lowe, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Piscotty is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Now in the box, Brandon Lowe. He reached on a single in his first try. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Tony Kemp, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The second baseman, Tony.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more.
Ball. I got to count 1 and 2.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig giving chase. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. The 1-0. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. And gone. An absolute bomb. Matt Olson has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
In there, 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Good curveball. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 3 innings complete. Portland is out in front here, 5-2. All set for the start of the 4th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Miguel Sano. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Laureano is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
At the plate, Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Olson takes it on his own, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Pioneers on top 5-3. Into the box, Stephen Piscotty looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And It's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Stepping in now, Austin Allen, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Striding into the box, Sheldon Noisy. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
The 0-1.
Nope.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So striding in, Yasiel Puig comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Count 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nate Lowe.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nate Lowe. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And right into the shift. But this is foul for the first strike. And right into the shift, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Ready for another shot now, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The second baseman, Tony Kemp.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Sliced hard on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Semien's off and running. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Fouled off. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The left fielder.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 5 innings complete. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. The windup and the 0-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, number 8.
In now, Brandon Lowe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano.
Miguel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
A 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Pioneers are out in front 6-3. Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Piscotty.
First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's down.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And another foul ball. Over for a look here is Puig, but this is into the seats, a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He was a ground out victim last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Sheldon Noisy, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. The Pioneers are out on top 6-3. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. Home run number 9 on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Here comes Bob Melvin out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. They'll work a total of 6 innings here. Not his greatest work, but he is in line for the W. In now, Mitch Garver. Fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. No outs, nobody on. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first base.
So striding forward now, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Shot toward right center. Laureano will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Ready now, Yasiel Puig. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
On the ground to third. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
At the plate now, Willie Adames. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In the dirt here. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. 2 out with the man at first. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Portland leads this one 6-4. Trevor Richards is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ramon Laureano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Hard liner to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Standing in, Tony Kemp. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box, Marcus Semien fouled off. With runners in scoring position this season, Semien brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. 0-1 the count. Men on third with 2 down. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Pioneers are out in front here, 7-4. Jake Diekman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding forward now is the DH, Nate Lowe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Diekman is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Pulled toward right center field. Laureano is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there. And that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in, Chris Davis. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The left fielder.
Lined hard toward right center. Puig moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The Expos entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Hit in the air to right field. Puig on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
At the plate, Austin Allen. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Miguel Sano will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Mitch Garver is at the plate as he watches ball one. A 1-0 delivery.
Ball two.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2-1 the count. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Runners off for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there. Two gone. So stepping in, Ji-Man Choi, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. A runner on first with two away. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's ball two.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Pioneers will put an end to their three-game skid as this ball game is over. 7-4 the final finish today. Portland took the lead in the second inning and rode that. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Austin Meadows stands in here looking to be the hero. You know these fans would love to see a walk-off win here. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing of the bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Odor back to first. It's a double play, and the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are two away now. Digging in now, Ji-Man Choi. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first with it himself is Guzman, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Hunter Cole. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit at third, reined in. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the catcher.
So digging in now, Jose Trevino, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0-for-5 so far. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
That's a great job by the hitter right there. Extra innings, breaks the tie up. That's not an easy thing to do.
The right fielder, number 15, Nick Solak.
Into the box now, Nick Solak. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 3-for-4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes now to Andrus. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, Oh, no, he missed it. Elvis is still going. He's headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Andrus at third with two away. Fouled away. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Diego Castillo, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So now to the plate, Ronald Guzman, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The North Stars on top 5-1. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Lowe. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nate Lowe comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. He's around first, heading for 2. And that is off the wall in right field. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now batting.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And it's quickly 0-2. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Jose Leclerc comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Now batting, third base.
Stepping in now, Daniel Robertson, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Leclerc is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball, is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Yasiel Puig is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate now, Willie Adames. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
In now, Austin Meadows, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the North Stars have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And this evening's contest comes to a And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Miguel Sano may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. 1 out.
The catcher, number 9.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Line toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball in the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
The 1-2.
2-2.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Yankees came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Garrett Cole. If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. Austin Meadows may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the ninth. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The New York Yankees came through.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday.
Looking first at the American League East, the Mavericks combined to give up just 5 hits
as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-1. The Minnesota Twins put together 10 total